back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with a rumour has it video. It's been a long time since we've done one of these, but there's some breaking news about Newcastle United and potentially securing a really exciting signing, which would be officially our first sign, I suppose, for the new season. And it's definitely one to get excited about if you believe what we're reading. And we're about to sign a Turkish wonder kid who was dubbed the Turkish Lionel Messi. So we're going to get stuck right into this in a minute. Just before we do, a little reminder, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. We'd love you to come and join us. We're over 3275 subscribers, loads of room for you and evermore. 2 live shows Mondays and Wednesdays. There's also pop-up videos just like the Rumour Has It one you're about to watch. So come and subscribe for loads of Newcastle United content. So let's get stuck in then. So this lad is called Arda Güler, and he plays for Fenerbahce. So this is the young lad here, if you don't know who I'm talking about. He's number 10 for Fenerbahce, an extremely skillful player, brilliant on the ball, great dribbling ability, loads of skill, quick feet. He's only just turned 18 years old, not too long ago. I think he's played, just looking for his statistics there, he's played, here we are, 28 appearances for Fenerbahce since 2021. He's got 7 goals already, so he's done extremely well, to be honest with you. He's had 10 under-17 caps for Turkey with 4 goals, and he's had 2 full caps already, only at the age of 18. So the kid is an absolute baller, and he's a very, very good footballer. And by the sound of it, this is news that's breaking in Turkey that Newcastle United are apparently closing in on the signing. So that's the news coming out of Turkey, that it's a deal with 4.3 million, which is a snip, to be fair. Apparently, it's Eddie Howe's side have had preliminary talks with members of Güler's family in Dubai. So again, he's only 18. He's attacking midfielder. So where he plays in terms of his position. We haven't got any stats because Mark hasn't got stats in the Turkish league, but he kind of plays in that number 10 role. But he has been known to fill in as a secondary striker and also on the right-hand side of the front three. So he seems to have, in terms of a bit of flexibility there as a player. He could be one for the future, but he could even be one for the present, judging by his highlight reel, because the kid looks absolutely phenomenal. But since he's been promoted to the Fenerbahce's first team there, he's actually scored 9 goals. He's got 9 assists in 46 matches in all competitions. So for 17, 18 years old, that is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, for a boy of the age that he is, I mean, when he first broke on the scene, I think he had the number 25, and then they obviously fancied the lad as something special. And they gave him the number 10 shirt, previously worn by, Mesut Ozil, by JJ Kocher, by Robin van Persie. So it's quite a big shirt for Fenerbahce, and the lad's obviously had it given to him, but he has this ability with the ball at his feet, and in the kind of creativity of that style of play, that he's been likened to Lionel Messi. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the scouting report here just to tell you a little bit about it. So in terms of kind of the Turkish Messi shouts, it's all about that ability just to kind of run and have that skill and drop a shoulder. He's quite strong on the ball for somebody who's such a young age as well. He's got such confidence with him. Again, you check out his highlight reel. Maybe we'll put a link below for you to check it out there. Little back heels, little flicks here and there, beautiful little curved crosses in and around, in terms of the in between the defensive line. So it really looks like a very, very exciting player. So kind of his strengths, speed. He's very nippy, very quick, very agile. The close control dribbling is definitely one of his skills. And half space creativity, so he can wriggle out of tight gaps. Weaknesses: he's predominantly left-footed. And his decision making and attack, obviously still a young boy, sometimes he might make the wrong call. At long range shooting, he's not quite great at that, but that'll come obviously in terms of experience. Now, whatever the plan is for him, this could be one of Dan Ashworth's ones for the future, where we could stick him into the reserves, a bit like Grant Qual. He could go out on loan somewhere. I hope the fuck it isn't Hearts or anyone in the SPL, because they just seem to not bother playing you players unless they're 6 foot and have a bolt through the neck like Frankenstein. So hopefully we'll get the best out of this lad in terms of what we're going to do about it. Maybe even loan him back to Fenerbahce if he's that big of a player. Let him play for Fenerbahce for a bit more, get that experience, and he'd be our player. We can bring him back in, when he's fully blossomed and ready to go. But it's a really exciting move, really exciting move in the transfer market for Newcastle United, if this is to be believed to be true. We have gone for a few high-profile youngsters across Europe. Some of the Brazilian boys that I think went to Chelsea in the end. as well, which was disappointing. So it'd be really good if we can get this one over the line, over that famous line that Alan Pardew used to say, and get this kid in the bank. It just depends on what we're going to do with him. I think by the sound of it, it does sound like he'd be a bit of a grand qual type sign, one for the future. But this just shows you the club is planning ahead for the future. So it's not about signing Neymars and Ronaldos and people like that who are ready made now. It's about signing kids who could be the superstars of tomorrow. Let Eddie Howe work them on the training pitch, work on their technique, see what they're all about. But if the highlight reel's anything to go by, Güler could even hang around and be in the first team picture. I know we're looking for a young attacker that can maybe sit in behind Isak and Wilson and come off the bench and be an impact player. Maybe Güler could be that type of player. But let us know in the comments below whether what you think about that. If you're excited about the lad, if you've seen him play, if you're from Turkey as well, let us know what you think about the lad. He obviously comes with great promise and great potential, for the Turkish national side as well. So would you be excited to see him sign for Newcastle United? And do you think, he could be part of the current picture, not just a development squad? But it is exciting. It's great to see the club making these types of moves. I love these types of signings, and I hope there's plenty more to come, not just signings for the present. There's talk about us, looking to tie up a deal for James Maddison as well. Apparently that's already been discussed behind the scenes. He was getting shit from his fans that in social media, which won't help, whether Leicester go or stay. I think Maddison's on the move, and hopefully he's coming to Newcastle United. But if we've got people like Güler as well coming through from a young perspective as well, and give us that kind of fresh impotence in the squad, like Grand Qual can hopefully as well, once he gets himself a good loan deal, get a bit more experience. The future is bright and exciting for Newcastle United. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. As I said, we always like to hear from you, always try and engage with you. As I mentioned at the start, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, smash that button, come and join us, like the video, helps get it on YouTube, helps the channel grow. Really excited to be a Newcastle United fan right now, and I hope we can get this lad over the line. So I'm really interested to see what he could potentially do in a black and white shirt. But until then, this is Chris signing off. Let's keep supporting that team. We'll call United. I have a feeling we're going to be back with loads more Rumour Has It videos over the close season for players being linked to the club, because the list is growing and growing. And I think once we hopefully get Champions League in the bag, we'll know exactly what kind of pool we're fishing and shopping in. So really interesting times ahead for Newcastle United. I don't want to say exciting too much. It is exciting. But, we need to win the last 2 or 3 of the 4 games remaining to cement that space, and then we can know exactly how much, where we're shopping and what budget we have as well. So until then, let's keep supporting that team. We'll call United, and we'll catch you later, everybody. Cheers, bye.